Everybody thinks underpaying yoga teachers is a yoga teacher problem. It's not. It's a problem for the student who thinks that they're getting real transformation, but they aren't. It's a problem for the employer paying for a discount wellness program that barely moves the needle. It's a problem for the world that's subjected to violence and all of the other negative things that come when people aren't connected to themselves. Today, we're exposing the hidden cost of underpaid yoga teachers and why staying broke, it isn't noble. It's actually letting your community down. And this isn't only for yoga teachers right now. This is for anyone who works in a space where they're supposed to hold space for other people. I'm talking nurses, therapists, teachers, caregivers of any kind. If you've ever been told that your calling should cost you your own stability, stay with me. Stay with me here, because here's the truth that nobody says out loud. An underpaid yoga teacher is a distracted yoga teacher. Because when you're stressing about the rent, the mortgage, the gas, the layoff notice from your employer on your day job while you're sitting on your own mat, your students aren't getting deep nervous system regulation. They're getting an exhausted guide, running on fumes, doing her best to fake presence she doesn't actually have left, or he doesn't actually have left. Cost number one is to the teacher. So picture the studio hustle. If you're doing it full-time, 15 to 20 classes a week across 4 different locations. Maybe you teach it online here and there, trying to scrape together a couple $100, maybe $1,000. The physical wear of unpaid driving time between studios. Most teachers hit severe injury or emotional collapse or burnout within 2 to 3 years. Or worse, they stay chained to a soul-crushing desk job out of fear of the next layoff coming for them. Spending 40 hours a week or more, distracted and anxious, instead of stepping into the work that they were put on this earth to do. Cost number two to the student. Holding space takes real energy. If a teacher is mentally calculating her bills during Shavasana, she can't offer true transformation, true rest. What she can offer is a Band-Aid class, a routine stretch, not a high-touch mentorship that actually helps someone heal chronic stress and anxiety. Cost number three to the community. The wellness world keeps losing its most talented, most experienced teachers because they simply cannot afford to stay. So communities get stuck in an endless loop of brand new instructors who eventually burn out and leave too, before they ever get good enough to create deep results people actually need. And y'all see the result of that on the news every single day. I want to level with anyone sitting at a desk 40 plus hours a week right now, terrified of the next round of layoffs, because your job isn't guaranteed tomorrow. You're risking your own mental health for a job you already know isn't your purpose. You're distracted and you're giving your best energy, your best hours, your best time to a company that sees you as a line item. While the people who actually need your gift, who actually crying at night for the solution you've already figured out, they're out there drowning in stress, waiting for you to have the courage to show up for them. Teaching 15 classes a week at 35, maybe 3 figures, it isn't noble. It's unsustainable. You can't hold deep healing space for 100 people a week when you don't even know if you can cover your car payment this month. When you raise your rates strategically and build a real business model, you're not being greedy. You're buying back your own energy. And when you're actually present, instead of running on fumes, your students get actual results, not just an hour that felt nice, felt good. You would never get on an airplane if you knew the pilot was running on 2 hours of sleep and worrying about a side hustle while landing the plane. So why do we expect yoga teachers who are guiding people through real trauma and nervous system regulation to do that work financially panicked and exhausted? And here's the simplest way to say it. You cannot pour water from an empty well. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When society underpays yoga teachers, it dries up the very well that the whole community relies on for healing. Charging what you're worth isn't greed. It's keeping the well full enough that everyone can still drink from it. It's creating overflow that people can fill up from. So stop feeling guilty about wanting a profitable business. Being a sustainable yoga business isn't selfish. It's the only way you survive long enough to actually make a difference. If you're ready to stop the studio hustle and build a real career instead, that's exactly what we do inside the Yoga Career Blueprint. I teach a free session on Sunday at 7 p.m. If you're interested in learning more about how you can use this to leverage your gifts, show up, bring your notebook, bring your curiosity and your questions, and I'll see you there. For more information and to register, check out the caption, and I'll see you on the other side of us making a difference together. Peace.